Mr. Ismail, thank you for your inspiring words. This year, Sara Tarek Afifi will bring a message from the graduating class. Today, Sara will receive her Bachelor of Arts in Business Marketing with a minor in academic writing. She earned the Tomorrow's Leaders Gender Scholarship in 2022-23 and received an award for Best Research Paper. During her time at AUC, she was an undergraduate teaching assistant for 3 courses. She has also been a student ambassador since spring 2022. She is passionate about reading, writing, and raising awareness about gender issues. After graduation, Sara plans to pursue her master's degree in international and comparative education. Sara, where is Sara? The floor is yours.
Good afternoon, students, parents, and faculty. Today, I stand here before you looking back on 4 years that changed the whole trajectory of our lives. I'm supposed to give you a speech that has words of encouragement, inspiration, and hope for the future. I kept thinking and thinking of what I could tell well-rounded, knowledgeable people like you that would sound inspirational and perhaps even motivational. It then hit me. What is more inspiring than our generation? A generation that faced most of the things it learned in history class. We witnessed a revolution when we were not even teenagers, breakthroughs in technology, global warming and climate change, a pandemic that caused a lockdown for a good 1.5 years of our lives, economic instability, and the continuous injustice of people in Congo, Sudan, Yemen, Palestine, and many other countries. All of that taught us flexibility from a young age, making us an extraordinary generation. A generation that is ready to take on a challenge, doesn't shy away from responsibility, and is able to accept the unpredictable. All of that prepared us for our time here at AUC and how to navigate the ups and downs of life. If that isn't inspiring, I don't know what is. There is no doubt that the stories of how we each landed at AUC are different. For some, it was a dream come true. For some, it was a plan B. And for others, AUC was not even in their plan. For me, AUC was my savior. My dream was to study abroad. So, none of the 8 universities I applied to were in Egypt. On the 29th of July, 2019, I woke up to 8 emails in my inbox. I did not receive 1, not 2, but 8 rejections. I applied to AUC at the last minute and was even on the waiting list for a while before I got accepted. Little did I know that this unforeseen event would lead me to a place I now call home. A place where I was mentored, where I have met the most important people in my life and discovered my true self. A place that turned the introverted girl that wouldn't say a word in class to the person standing in front of you right now. A place that taught me that while things might not go as planned, the outcome is always what is best for me. Your story is definitely different than mine, and so could be your journey. While we all share the privilege to be here, I believe there's something else we all have in common, regardless of our story. Freedom. AUC has given us the freedom from the constraints of society and let us stand up for what we believe is right. It gave us the freedom to choose what we want to do, be it a major, a minor, or even which extracurricular to join. And most importantly, the freedom to be who we were meant to be. Because the day we got accepted, AUC did not focus on who we are, but on who we could potentially become. While there are countless things we have learned because of the liberal arts education, starting from how to do research to communication and interpersonal skills, the most important thing we learned is that even if life may feel continuous, there's always a way to differentiate ourselves. Speaking of differentiation, among us here is the next CEO of a multinational company, a minister, someone who will make it to the Forbes 30 under 30, but also others who will choose to stick to the 9-to-5 routine, start a family, and get a dog. Regardless of which one you are, know that you have already achieved success. Although success is usually recognized by the world, remember that it can be recognized by just a few. Success comes from our friends thinking about us immediately whenever they need help, and us going out of our way to be thoughtful. Everyone wants to leave a legacy, but that isn't always money and recognition. It is by giving more than taking, and by always helping those around you to find hope and joy. Before I conclude this speech, I would like to first thank God for making me end up here at AUC. I would also like to thank my professors for educating me to the best of their abilities and showing me the kind of professor I want to be in the future, inshallah. I cannot forget the staff, janitor, and security members of our community who play a pivotal role here at AUC. Thank you. And most importantly, I would like to thank my family. To my parents, whatever I do in life, I do to make you proud. And I wouldn't be the woman I am today if it weren't for you. I love you. If there is one thing I want to leave you with today, it would be the following. Don't wait all day for 5 p.m. Don't wait all week for Friday. Don't wait all summer for winter and all winter for summer and your whole life for happiness, love, or whatever it may be. Life is not a race or a marathon, and there are no deadlines for when we have to achieve certain things. I know that this is easier said than done, but believe me, life can be stressful on its own. You don't have to add unnecessary pressure on yourself. Lastly, as individuals, each and every single one of us has his or her own small world. And in our worlds, we are just on time. Class of Fall 2023, it is time for us to conquer our small worlds. And I, for one, cannot wait. Mabruk.